Welcome to number 34, Chinuch at Home. Thank you, Yeshiva Dachalia, Chazak, and TorahAnytime.com. Question, which do you want first, good news or bad news? I'll take the good news. The good news is your child will always love you. Yeah, even if, Has v'shalom, there's been a tremendous amount of abuse and criticism put down, sarcasm towards the child, even past midlife crisis, will still want a healing relationship with mom and dad. That's good news. The bad news is that when I criticize my kid, even though they will still want to love me deep down, when I criticize my kid, they might stop loving themselves. When a kid stops loving themselves, the erosion of that self-love can lead to much, much worse. Lack of motivation to try and think, I'm not lovable anyway, no one's going to be my close friend, how will I ever have a good marriage? And they become Hashem candidates for bullying or worse, molestation. There's a lot at stake in the spillover of my put-downs on this particular kid in damaging their self-esteem. But the good news is we can turn it around because our kids love us. They deeply want our parent. Our neshama gave birth to this child. Our body gave birth to this child. So this child has been chosen for our neshama to fix ourselves in our relationship with this child. So it's never too late. But here's the twist, how we can turn it all around. And that's really the following. When I tell a kid what to do, I'm essentially saying, you can't figure out what to do without me telling you. When I cajole or nag, or when I remind, my vote of confidence in your ability to find a solution on your own without me pushing you is essentially the message the kid is getting, that mom, dad has no vote of confidence in my ability to figure this out myself. So when I tell the kid, put your clothes away, put your food back in the line when you're finished. I can't, what's the matter with you? Put your plates away. Put it in the dishwasher. You know where it goes. And it goes, oh, no. And when I criticize, I'm slightly over-exaggerating, of course. But when I criticize, cajole, put downs, nag, sarcasm, what ends up happening is it's a vote of no confidence in the mind of the child, and the child feels less connected to mom and dad, actually wants to disconnect, actually wants to be out of the house or get away or be with the friends that mum and dad do not approve of, choose the lifestyle or values or clothes or friends that the parents don't approve of. I'm disconnecting from my child by doing that, and I'm also, Has v'shalom, sending a child a constant deflation. Instead of inflating their confidence, I'm deflating. I'm no good. I can't. Mum and dad don't like me. They're always telling me what to do. So how can I turn that around? Comes along Chazal and tell us the word Malamud, unfortunately we mistranslate it as teacher. Malamud, look it up. Mishlei, Perek Chaf Gimel, Pasuk Chaf Dalet and Chaf Hei. Metzudas David, Metzudas Sion, one of the most reliable Mefarshim in telling us the meaning of words, tells us Malamud is Lashon Moilid. Moilid means you're causing the birth. A Malamud, give up being a teacher, because that's not the definition of a Malamud, and take on a whole new career and be a midwife. Yeah, a Malamud, says the Metzudas, is Lashon Moilid. You're causing the birth of Chachma B'Lev Talmid, wisdom in the mind of the student. That's your function as a parent, not as a teacher. You are facilitating the child's ability to find solutions to their own problems. So by turning, and this is the key, turn the criticism, turn the telling the child, a statement, command, into a question. Ask, don't tell. That's the takeaway. Turn it into an ask or a question. Is now a good time to put your toys away, or do you need 5 more minutes? Do you want to do your homework at 6:30 or at 7? Which is better for you? You're not giving the child a choice not to do what you want them to do. You're just helping them explore inside of themselves and find the right answer. What makes more sense? I'm not going to not do my homework. That makes no sense. Who's losing out if I don't get to do the work in school? Instead of telling the kid, you take the most breaks from the teacher is giving you time on Zoom and you keep walking out of the class. You're the only one I see on screen who's doing that. Stop it already. Turn it into a question. And how can I help you so that you feel able to focus more in front of the screen than have to take? Is there anything I can do to help you? Do you need to take breaks and speak to your teacher about your need to take more breaks? when you leave the table, what has to be done before you leave? Oh, you have to put your plates and crockery in the dishwasher. Okay. The kid knows. So facilitating their own ability to find the solution inside themselves by helping them give birth to that solution is the power of asking questions. Ask, don't tell. That's the takeaway. Hatzlacha Rabbah.